Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and today I am in Houston at the Texas FFA Convention. This is my third year in running, and today I have Jael Cruikshank on the show. She was walking by and she said, "Hey, I was told I was supposed to be here for an interview. What are we talking about?" We're talking about Texas FFA. What do you think?
I love it.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Well, this is actually my first time in Texas. I arrived here last night around midnight in Austin and then got a ride over here to Houston. So with my short time here, I'm loving Texas FFA so far. It's true. You guys do everything just a little bit bigger over here. I'm from Oregon, so it's been a long change, but I'm super excited to be here. Thank you for having me on the podcast.
How was the flight in? All good? The hurricane, I was pretty worried that it was going to be canceled. I flew in last night from LA, so it wasn't, yeah.
To Houston?
Yeah.
Impressive. Okay. I heard no flights were getting into Houston when I was trying to reschedule mine. I actually had a wildfire from where I'm from, my local airport, so that was delayed on that end. So with the wildfire and the hurricane, both sides, I was a bit worried about getting here, but we made it, and so I'm super excited. We had just like 3 rescheduled or canceled flights on the way here, but we're here now, so I couldn't be more happy.
Texas, or FFA, Oregon FFA. How'd you learn about it first? Like, how'd you get introduced to the organization? Where'd it come from?
Yeah, so totally. FFA kind of goes back to my roots. Both my grandpas were ag teachers, so they both raised their children, and then both my parents actually met through FFA. My dad likes to brag he had the biggest pig at the Oregon FFA State Fair. So he thinks that's why he got my mom, apparently.
He's possible. It's just a thing.
Yeah, so they saw each other a few times, and then my dad was actually a state officer at the time. So they just kind of like talked a little bit, but nothing much. And then one day, the next year during March at the state convention, my mom was being elected to state office. And my dad was retiring. Yeah. And so he was the state president. At that time, the state president, like, congratulates everyone. So he was supposed to, like, whisper in her ear, like, congratulations on stage. Thankfully, the microphone was off. But instead of saying congratulations, he said, "I love you."
Oh, come on. Best story ever.
Right. And so through that, they started dating shortly after that. And so it was really cool. That's actually where, like, it kind of goes back to my roots. But then I know of FFA through my family, and so then I joined as soon as I could. My 8th grade year, I was showing a pig at the Deschutes County Fair. Wasn't the largest pig at the state fair, but
it's okay.
I'll leave that one to my dad, right? So then I started my journey. I got as active and involved as I could at the Bend FFA chapter in Oregon, and then I've just loved it and hooked on ever since. And so now I'm here, and I've competed in lots of events, and I served as the Oregon FFA state president last year. And so now I'm thankful to be here at Texas Convention, and all of this led me here.
What's your favorite part about being a part of FFA? Like, why do you do it? A lot of different organizations, other than being legacy, like other than that, like, why do you do this?
Yeah, well, that was actually something I had to figure out, since at the beginning I kind of joined FFA since, like, I heard my family talk about it, right? I'd seen how it changed and impacted other people for the better, and it just creates the next generation of leaders, and that's something that I wanted to be a part of. But then as I got into it, I figured out the people that you meet is like nothing else that you'll do.
It's true, huh?
Yeah. So here, I would never be here at the Texas Convention making these connections without FFA. And so just the opportunity that it gives you, I just think the people that you meet is something that you can't do with any other organization like this, being the biggest student-led organization in the U.S. And so that's just awesome to see, and I just couldn't be more thankful for it. And it's something that hooked me immediately when I joined.
So how do you participate in the FFA? Like, what are some of the activities that you do?
Yeah, so especially in high school, my biggest thing was parliamentary procedure contest. It's kind of like a debate contest. I love the strategy behind it, and you get to do it with a team.
Seem to be podcaster. Yeah.
Whatever. I'll leave that to you. But yeah, you get to do it with 5 other people. So I loved like the team aspect, but also just how you get to like debate with other people, but the strategy behind it. So that was my favorite thing in FFA. I did some public speaking, just tried to be as active as I could, and just showed pigs at the fair, just meeting people and the officer positions. That was my biggest thing in FFA.
Yeah, I think as I've been in the FFA around here more, I should say, I think that I've just seen so many different stories and so many different relationships that have been made. And as I see them, and even myself now, now I'm looking and I'm like, I'm interviewing somebody for the second time or even the third time. And I'm like, wow, it's just it's a pleasure to do, and it's different. And I'm like, wow, like it's amazing. So looking at your future plans, not just FFA, but otherwise, like what's next for you? Like, what are you planning on doing?
Yeah, so I'm super excited. I took a gap year last year for state office, so I'll be going to college for the first time this fall, and I'm excited to be going to Oklahoma State.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
It's close to Texas. I know it's nothing like...
I went to Michigan State. I'm from Michigan. I'm here as a visitor too. It's okay. You might have been apologizing to everybody else, but not me today.
Yeah, no, Aggie. Yep, no, but I'm super excited to be studying ag business at Oklahoma State, getting involved with the community there this fall. So yeah, I'm
awesome
for that.
Fantastic. Last question, Jael. Why should you? I know you're walking around, you see a lot of different corporate sponsors, a lot of different individuals here. Why should people, businesses come here, get involved, learn more about the members? Why should they do that?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I know something that I first consider when I'm thinking of like a business to like get involved with, whether that's an internship or something. The first people I would always look to is those FFA sponsors, those people who are in the career fair that you can talk with, have a connection with. And so I just love talking to the different people here and just having the opportunity to be like, what are you guys about? What makes you unique? And then looking for maybe future career opportunities, future internships, whatever that is. The people here who sponsor FFA are the first people I'm going to go to, and just like learning so much about what they do, what made them successful. It helps these future generations. And so I know a big thing is we need to make sure that we're making sure the future generations are set up for success. And that's what we're going to make to thrive. And so I think that these booths, what they're doing here is exactly what we need to do to make sure agriculture and leadership in the future is where it needs to be. And so I think that the first step is supporting FFA, being here at these conventions, and just connecting with those members at a real level and just having genuine conversations with them.
Amazing. Well, Jael, thank you so much for coming on this show, and I'm going to let you go back to your day. So thank you. I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for amazing. Here and being here at convention. It means a lot to these members.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Bye.